Hello everyone. Today I want to introduce Canon macro ring flash MR-14-EX. This ring flash is specially designed for photographing close-up objects like flowers, so it should give you a more desirable quality than a normal flash. And here there's multiple buttons here to control this ring flash, and let's see what they are for this flash then. And the first one is the LCD illuminator. So when you press it, it should illuminate the LCD panels here, and you can see it's like more clear on a dark like environment here. And for the lamp here, when you press it, this is the AF assist light. So when you press this button, it will just lit up the AF assist light for 20 seconds for helping you to focusing some objects which is really dark. And here you got the mode button, to toggle the ETTL or the menu mode. So if you are more experienced on this ring flash, you can put it on the menu mode. Here I just put it back to ETTL. And here you can adjust the ratio for the left tube or the right tube. And here you can see there's different ratios here, and the ratios is just simply tells you left to the right or right to the left, what is the ratio for the tubes. So I think this is a good design for this ring flash, so give you a better reference. And for the ratio button, the ratio you can, if you don't want any ratio settings, you can just put it to blank here. The blank means there's no ratio settings. So press one time, you got ratio settings for the left one and the right tube. And you press one more time. So this one, the C means if you have another flash, you put it in this one, in this ratio, because A to B, which is the left to right, and then C is your second flash. And and you can see here the channel is 1. So if well, quite rare, if someone has the setting as like this, you have someone has a ring flash and a normal flash and they use it at the same time, you may have conflict on the channels, so you will just push the one more time to change your channel to 2 or 3 or 4, etc. So usually there's not many people to use it, so yeah, you can just put it to 1. And here you get a set button. The set button, it's you can trigger different settings, which is the which is the flash exposure compensation. So you can put the plus sign for as high to +3 and minus sign to -3. And if you press one more time, you trigger to the flash exposure bracketing. So when you press this, you can simply set, okay, now if I want the bracketing, it is one for correct exposure, 1 is for decreased exposure, +1 or -1. So +1 is for the increased exposure. So this is I think this one is more convenient for you to, if you want to make a HDR photos, then this one will help you. And for the next one, usually you don't press it to here to set your ratio, so yeah, I just leave it here then. And the pilot lights, which is like just testing the left tube and the right tube itself. So when you press it, you just test the ring flash itself. And this is the confirmation lights. So if your ETTL and then just detect the lights it wants and then have a flash, and if the green lights here it lights up, it means the flash is output the right exposure. And usually not many people will see this lights. I think same as the normal flash, so not many people will pay attention to this light actually. So yeah, and this is just like an on-off switch. And additionally, this is a S. There's SE here. SE means like a power, kind of like a power saving mode. So if you put it to a power saving mode and you don't touch your cameras, and the flash will just like turn it off after a minute. So this will minimize the battery use. So yeah, I think this is a really good features for this ring flash. And for the battery itself, the batteries is just use 4 AA batteries, but usually I recommend people to use rechargeable batteries for a better like recycle time for the flash. So the flash just need maybe just less than a second to just reload, and then you can have another pictures. So yeah, I think that's all for this reviews here. So if you have any questions, you can leave some comments on my video. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.